Ever since I started to work, when I was 9, 10, and 11, I've always wanted to get close to the crew, because you're working with them all the time, and they're there, and they're working just as hard as you are, and I've never been one to sort of like to hide out, do my thing, and keep separated. It's always been important to me to know the people that I'm working with, and to really make them a family. I like to get to know people and be sort of a part of their life, even if it's for a short period of time, because then the film's over and you go on to the next one, and sometimes you don't see the people again, or you don't for a long time. But while I'm working with them in that time period, I like to get to know them, and they become special to me because I'm with them so much. And especially on Anne, we'd work 12-hour days, and you're with the same group of people for 9 weeks, and it's just that much easier on me if I'm happy. And part of me being happy is getting along with people and having fun with them and being able to share with them. Then that just makes my job that much more easier. Then I can perform, and I just, because I feel better about myself. In some ways, when you feel that close to a group of people you're working with, go to do a scene, right, a little bit of pressure, and I guess it's only because you're so close with them, and then there is a scene and you have a camera right there, and you have how many people sort of looking at you, and you have to all of a sudden just put up that fourth wall and block them all out. And if you don't know them too well, sometimes it's easy to do that, just to block them out. But when you're so aware of people in a room and personalities and people you know, it can be that much more difficult to, because what it tends to happen sometimes is you become aware of yourself, and maybe you're that much more nervous because then you're afraid of looking stupid, because you feel you know people. But then the other thing too is that because you do know them and you get along with them so well, and on my behalf anyway, I found I loved almost all of them, you know that they're not going to be that judgmental of you either. So there's sort of that double thing.